The temperatures outside routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the big red siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go from Arizona. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff, being your quarterback.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 36-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and this will be a Panthers first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up second and
1. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 1. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
5-yard gain on the play.
So anytime you're trying to defend one of these bigger backs in the league, Mike, the key you're going to hear every defensive coach preach is we've got to get penetration and we've got to stop his feet before he hits the line of scrimmage. If these backs are able to get a full head of steam downhill at or past the line of scrimmage, there's going to be broken tackles, there's going to be yards after contact, and that's what we saw here.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Taken down behind the loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 48-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. A 19-yard pickup there. It's a Carolina first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Well, as you can see on this run, this is a back who is not going to shy away from contact. He actually welcomes it. His ability to run through contact, break tackles, and still have the speed and burst to pick up big yards.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
3 to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. So, Dave Canales will bring in the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Panthers will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this, you can label it a success your offense.
3 response. And the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the be let out, Greg, by...
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field. The case, anytime guys lined up behind center, and the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to side or where that ball... That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back. This guy can really kill you.
And he's going to run out to the 43-yard line. That's the way to up a 17 and a quick first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this court. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 45 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one is complete to McBride. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
They'll run the score. And that one shut down. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look. He'll look to throw. Try to pitch one forward. This ball incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. It's going to force 3rd down.
Throwing to someone with his length, Mike, there's a lot of benefits. The catch radius, the ability to a target throw. But you have to also look at the other side of the coin there. For these defenses, those bigger, extended bodies, that's just...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher, and this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result.
The Cardinals lining up for a punt. And we will not have a return here. Then on angle, out of bounds. Ready now for their 2nd drive. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead. See if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice job, able to dance away, get forward for a pickup of a half dozen. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 3. They'll try the right side this time. And this will be a Panthers first down as he's able to get it up to the 37-yard line.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And he'll get about 5.
The ball carried by number 34. Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 43, it's second and 3. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they're going to win 5. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Panther first down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Throwing now from the gun. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Panthers.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
So I promise you all week, as they built this defensive game plan, Mike, they knew exactly where he was going to line up on every snap. And based on where he was in the formation alignment, they were going to have certain checks and calls to build their coverage from him, then to all the rest of the eligible receivers. So they're going to have eyes on him. They're going to have bodies in space. There's going to be contact at the catch point, because if you just try to guard him with one guy, he is a nightmare to deal with.
He's got room to roam. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
So as this nice drive continues, Mike, they find themselves first and goal. Offensively, anytime you maintain possession for this long, you have to come.
And he will score! Touchdown, Carolina.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Now, the extra point. His kick is good. Panthers are out to a 10-0 lead.
Cardinals nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready for their second possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll look underneath here for Johnson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Pass complete there to Harrison. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have the Cardinals' 1st down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches. Now this time, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So after 1, 10-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter starts, Cardinals in possession of the football. So a pair of 1st downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
2nd and 10.
You could see the quarterback once he got the snap. He was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up 3rd down.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Nice combination of vision, patience, and speed by the running back here. The vision to see the hole, the patience to let the blocks unfold, and then the speed to hit it and pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defense's strategy down here defending their own red area, Mike, is either takeaways or field goals. And I think after that last sack, this drive is trending a little bit more towards 3. A couple plays ago, it was looking a lot more like they were going to give up 6.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Big-time conversion there on 3rd down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals are on the board. It's 10-7.
Panthers 10, Cardinals 7.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Panthers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They had that field goal on the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
It is 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
On now is the punt team for the Panthers. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
7-yard
The Cards offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. That's Harrison in motion. Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down. And
so while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame them for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then,
he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Here's the punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Oh, it's a bad snap, and this is a loose football. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back. It is a punt return touchdown for the special teams unit. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3-and-out, you think you're getting the ball back instead. Not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job, defense. You force a 3-and-out, and you got your helmet on. You think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score, and they take it back for 6.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Panthers will get out in front 17-7.
Cardinals 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
They'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
For Andy Isabella. Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Third down and 3. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
A 7-yard gain.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on third down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the first down.
McBride is the motion man. On the handoff, it's Connor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 9. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there.
Third down.
And it's going to bring up a third down. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. Up the middle, and he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
There's a handoff out of the gun. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
And it's third down.
Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Panther first down.
They'll throw out of the gun. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down, Carolina.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Hunting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and he'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw here to begin the drive. That one is complete to McBride.
Warner's pass complete to number 85. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 5. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looks like he might have gotten there early.
Automatic first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing now from the gun. Downfield by Harrison. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big gain for Arizona. 3rd 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard
Well, he certainly
line.
didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one.
32-yard line.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Fourth down, and Jonathan Gannon will send in the field goal unit. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Raiders' kick is good. And the Cardinals are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
12 yards.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
37-yard line.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. We'll look underneath here for Johnson. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Cardinals line up for a punt. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and their running back set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Gun. Here's a run at the gut. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, if you're going to run the ball in the middle of this defensive line, you better block the big man in the middle, Mike. What a great job, not only defeating his blocks, but being able to penetrate enough to take the ball carrier down for a loss. That is a great play by the big man inside.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. He'll get this out quickly to his left. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking it.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. Now a screen set up for Johnson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
The Raiders' kick is good. And the Cardinals are able to cut it to 4, 17-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. One just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have, you are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
All right, so after that rough series throwing the ball, conventional wisdom says, hey, we got to come out, we've got to establish some run, we've got to mix in some runs. And while they certainly want balance, they don't also want to just become one-dimensional. So take easy throws, give your quarterback a couple easy completions, let him see the ball get completed, and it's amazing how quickly your passing game can turn around.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Cards offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Now, faking the give. On the move left. Now he takes off. And he will give himself up at the end of that one.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Now it's Johnson, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A pass taken in by Johnson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
The line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second at the 46-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. We're all set to kick this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Panthers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Olsen. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
At the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Second and 7. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Olsen, as dependable as they come, he's got another one.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Panthers.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 5. Back to throw. Over the middle, there's my partner, the tight end, Olsen. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets them another first down. Now a give on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
5-yard gain on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 12. Now this time they'll look to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one. A third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Incomplete.
Intended for number 87. Incomplete. It's now fourth down.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. On the give, it's Johnson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They'll go again with Johnson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Panthers offense ready to take over possession of the football. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll stay on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. The ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field. He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. He forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over here up near the 40.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
The Cardinals offense about ready to take over once more. On play action, he'll set up to throw. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle made back at his own 49.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Intended for Kyle Williams.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
And now here comes the punt team as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 37 yards.
The offense is able to land a big blow there, and I think offensively, Mike, is just everyone was not on the same page. And when you do that at this level, the good offenses, they're going to make you pay for it. They've got to clean up those mistakes, make the offense have to earn everything they get.
Now a run on 1st down. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To the ground, he'll get it again. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Johnny Munt, touchdown, Panthers.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set, and fortunate for them, they've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Cardinals 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Cardinals offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That one is complete to McBride. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Second and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. There's that man again, another catch. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. On the handoff, it's Johnson. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
It's 4th
A little
down.
surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
That's hot. Left side. It's complete. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Arizona. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, at your old position, you're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The extra point is up and through. And the Cardinals will cut the deficit to 7.
Cardinals 20.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Very good pickup. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Now, faking the give. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Arizona will take its first time out. Clock will stop. Talk things over before third down. They'll look to throw. Open receiver is Marshall. He's got it. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, now this brings up third down, Mike, and a really tough call for this coach. Does he want to remain aggressive, put the ball in the air, and try to keep this offense on the field? Or can he be a little more conservative, not be afraid to punt the ball away, and hope his defense can finish this game out?
It is third and long. Marshall is on the move. They'll drop to throw. He's across midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts third and 14.
It's a gain of 20.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.